How is it going tonight? Let me know if you guys had any wins in your business. How is everything going? Join me on YouTube. Alrighty. And now look, YouTube not working. I don't know if it's an internet issue or what, but I guess. You know what? We not about to do it. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I do apologize. Normally, I try to have my life together and things like that, but I'm trying to go live in all the places normally, and it's just not working. So I'm about to tell everybody to come to TikTok, or they're not going to be on. We ain't doing live tonight everywhere else, because I just cannot get this to work. Because it can be my internet that's having an issue, but there's multiple streaming platforms aren't working. TikTok's the only one that's working. That's why we're so late. So let me go ahead and close camera and turn the mics off on everything else. Let's move TikTok to center stage. And look, this is the only place we're talking tonight. This is the only place we're talking tonight. So make sure I can see you guys chat. So I appreciate you guys hanging out for me as I was getting those tech issues done and resolved. But who's here? Who we got here? Welcome in everybody. Let's see. We have Deanna, Beautiful J, Jersey, Grand Mobile Notary, Jimbo, how's it going? Karen Eeks, how's it going? Breezy 7 full, and we have Sarah, we have Chi. Look, a lot of y'all are joining. Hopping in, hopping out, I appreciate it. Moving on. But let's go ahead and get the intro started, right? Because it's been a minute. So, hey guys, if you guys don't know who I am Ladera Wharf with that's my other company. I am Ladera Wharf with the Notary Know-How Georgia. I am here Monday through Friday, and I love to create spaces for my notary buddies where we can get together, we can learn, we can chat, we can build our businesses together, right? I love to create a safe space for everybody to come and do that. I appreciate y'all hanging out while I was trying to get some of these tech issues figured out. I decided to just cut everybody else, and we're only doing TikTok tonight because I ain't got time for the rest of that. I already wasted a half an hour trying to figure it out. So, what do y'all got going on tonight? What are we talking about tonight? How's your notary business going? How's your apostille business going? What are you guys out there doing? Please let me know so we can have a valid conversation tonight. I did have just one topic prepared tonight. And we'll go over that. And it's... trying to find my notes. We'll just cover this one. Talking about overlearning and not executing, right? We'll talk about that. That's going to be tonight's topic. But of course, as you guys have questions, go ahead and pour in. Let me know what kind of questions y'all have, and we will definitely talk about it. But like I said, I am Ladera Wharf for Notary Know-How Georgia. I'm going to be here Monday through Friday with you guys, just hanging out in the evening so we can chat about everything in the notary space. If I didn't tell y'all, I am a commissioned notary in the state of Georgia. That's my background. That's why I have the most knowledge. So let's go ahead and get it kicked off. Let's see. Sorry, just to do TikTok tonight. All right, just letting them know I'm not going to be on the Facebook and YouTube tonight because it wasn't working. We only doing TikTok tonight. I don't think my internet can handle all the streaming I was trying to do. Hey, Miss K Lockhart, how is it going? How's it going? So you guys, tonight's topic, let's just go ahead and jump into it so it's Friday night. Let's go ahead and get this topic talked about so we can go ahead and rest and relax, right? So we can go ahead and start the weekend already. So tonight's topic, I'm going to just bring up and talk about everybody wanting to learn, right? There is a place for education in this space. I absolutely believe that there's a place for education. Hold on, y'all. My legs getting cold. Gotta grab my blanket. There's a place for education in this space, right? We all need to go through some type of education to make sure we are doing, first of all, know what we're doing, and then performing our duties correctly. I 100% support that, and I get it. Hey, Miss Danielle, how's it going? But look, this is one thing I definitely want to talk about. You guys feel free, like this will be a back and forth conversation, and also put your questions in the chat, right? But when it comes to over educating yourselves, and I don't mean it like, oh, you know, I'm just going to, there's a difference between over education and continuous learning, right? If you're going to be continuous, I think there's difference, but when you're going to be continuously learning, you're going to be out there actually doing stuff and learning and like, oh, I didn't know about this, so let me go and learn about it, right? But that's not what I'm seeing in a notary space right now. Every day, all the time, I see my notary buddies signing up for another course. When I check in with my notary buddies, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? They're like, oh, I signed up for this course. And I'm like, yeah, I know I have a notary buddy community, and in there's a lot of resources and learnings like for you guys, right? And there's some mini courses. They're all free. But I see you guys just constantly going and taking courses and constantly, I don't know, just is it learning to learn and not implement? And I was like, it's weird to me, right? It's weird to me. If we're gonna go out and learn something, at least let's implement it. But on the other, exactly, shiny object syndrome. That's exactly what it is. But look, I've done it too, right? But let's just call it what it is. Sometimes I will pay for something to learn something, and then let's say I will pay for a course to learn something, and then once I'm in there, hey, Dean, you actually made it over here. Hey, look, Dean was trying to keep me on track and he's like, hey, are you not doing a live over on the other platforms? I couldn't. Tech issues, supreme tech issues. And when I was telling you about to throw this whole computer and the baby and the dishwater out the window, I was about to do it all. I couldn't do it. I couldn't take one more second of it. So I'm like, cut everybody. Let's just do TikTok tonight. And I'll post a replay somewhere. But as I was saying, like people just learning to learn, right? And not actually implementing. And so if we actually, that's what I was saying. I have been, I did it too, right? I did it too. So, when I've taken a course and I want to learn something and it's not what I wanted or not what I expected, here's a prime example. Wedding officiant. I paid for a few courses, right? I went and did the stuff I did the whole process to become a wedding officiant. And then in the end, I was like, I don't want to do this. That's okay. That's 100% okay, right? If you learn something and you're like, you know what? I thought this was going to be something completely different. This ain't for me. That is okay. But the thing that I keep seeing in the notary space with my notary buddies is just taking the course after course after course after course. Is it one of those things where maybe we feel if we never try, then we can't fail, and we can always say we're trying? Right? No, like these are the kind of conversations I have with myself. Like for real, it's like, why am I not doing what I'm supposed to do? Right? Because I think for me, anyway, I can only speak for me. It's like if I keep on saying I'm trying to do something or I want to do this, there's never an opportunity to fail because I'm always trying or I want to do it and I never actually do it. So again, like I said, I can't say that I didn't succeed, right? And so that's just what that was just like the topic for the night. But of course, we can go into other stuff. There's just something as I've been seeing as very concerning that everybody is just like giving their money away for the next thing. Or is it this? Because this is a conversation we've had before. We as in my household are we truly trying to just pay for the next training, hoping that somebody out there will give us the answer, right? That's not what entrepreneurship is. That's not what building a business is, right? So I just want to bring that to you guys' attention. If we are out there literally seeking out other people just to give us the answer, and we just continuously do that without trying to like sit down and focus and put in the work, it's not going to work ever. So I don't want you guys to feel like I'm preaching to you, but I just want to like kind of remind you, we all, we joined each other on this entrepreneurial journey, right? We joined each other on this journey to grow together. But if you guys aren't putting in the work, we can't grow, right? So come on, need y'all to put in the work over there. And this is a reminder to me as well. Put in the damn work so we can grow. But let's see. Who hopped on? Ooh, screen so little. I feel a little bit, even though I'm going to be more focused tonight, it just feels so tiny. I'm not having to do a ton of things. This is probably nice for a break. Hey, Miss Karen, I do see you hopped on. Who is this? Sumi, you hopped on. How's it going? Sumi Reloaded. I appreciate you being here. Miss Danielle, I did see you come on in. Dean, I see you snuck in here as well. Michael, how's it going? Michael, how's it going on your coast? Is it freezing over there for you guys, or are you guys having like normal weather? Because it is freezing over here in Georgia still. Michael says, I see that a bunch, and I believe it's the overwhelm of doing it without failure. Look, I get it. Yep, I agree. So like you and I are on the same page. We see that so much, and I'm not above that, right? I am not above that. I still do the same thing as well, right? I still do the same. It happens to me sometimes as well, and I just have to sit back and seriously look at it. I'm like, okay, why do I want to take this course, or why do I want to take this training, or whatever you want to call it? And what's the point? Like, what's the end goal? Is this going to help me get closer to my goal, or is this just a distraction from my goal? So I know some of you guys may, well, not so much you guys, but there's people that approach me. They're like, oh, hey, here's something really cool with an opportunity, right? Not trying to sell anything, but they're just like, oh, look, have you thought about adding this to your business? I'm like, no, and I'm not going to think about it. Because it's just another distraction. Because I know me. I'm going to have to go find a course. I'm going to have to do all the research. At least I do research before I pay for a course. I'm going to look you up. I'm going to go to Instagram, Facebook, Google. I'm going to read Reddit reviews. I'm going to do all that stuff before I, hand over my coins. But then I still end up handing over my coins and then I get distracted. So again, please, my notary buddies, please stay on your path and on the journey. I got to switch over to the computer because the phone is too little. Oh, that's so much better. Let's see. What else? Dean says, shared a post just precisely about this today in another group. Really? I didn't see it. Look, are we not in the same group? Dean, what group you have that I'm not in? I'm just messing with you. But no, like that's, hey, Wanda, how's it going? But yeah, I just want to share that just because one is something I feel like I've been going through, right? I go through from time to time, but then I go through the notary groups, the Facebook groups, the notary groups on Facebook. There we go. And I just scroll because look, I do go in there every couple days and my intention is to just spend like 20 minutes and just purely answering questions for people, right? And all I've been seeing is, hey, I want to learn this. What I've been seeing is I want this certification. Does anybody have a certification for this? Y'all look, there ain't no certifications. Stop. Your certification is your commission. I know there's some of us in specific states that you have to get certifications for certain things. Oh, somebody even said, I don't know if this is the exact same thing, but like in Maryland, right? Y'all have like a TIPIC or something you got to go through. That's certification that's required. When y'all want to do all these trainings just to get certifications, it ain't worth it. I mean, stop. Certain things may be beneficial to your business depending on your clientele. But look, y'all stop going for all these certifications because they're just taking your money. I already told y'all, if y'all really want them certifications and y'all want those things, give me your money. I will go to Canva and I will make you a nice little certificate and email it to you. And we'll be square. Michael said, it's been cool here, but nice weather. Good. So y'all got some sweater weather. Hey, Miss Angela, look, you made it. Look, I made it too. We barely both made it. So we both on time then. Dean says, research where you toss your money. Absolutely. It was HPN. Oh, okay, so that community I'm not a part of. That's fine. No, I'm joking. I missed it. I missed the cutoff, and I can't handle another subscription at this moment. Hey, Wanda, looks like you are doing good. So yeah, what questions y'all got? I know it's Friday night. I know we are a little bit later than normal. And since I'm not streaming in all the places, I don't have a ton of questions flowing in. But look, what we going to talk about? What we chatting about tonight in your notary business? Dean, what you got going in North Carolina? As I'm waiting for you guys, I do want to do a quick reminder for my Georgia notary buddies, because y'all know that's where I'm commissioned, and every time something comes up, we got to talk about, oh, Miss Angela, we didn't have our phone call today. What happened? I know, I got busy. Did you get busy too? We did not have Angela in Tennessee. We didn't have our phone call today. Where is it? I just wanted to quote it for y'all. Oh, Notary Buddies. Georgia Notary Buddies, I still have not gotten an update on when our new Notary Handbook is coming out. Right now, we're in the 13th edition, and that's still what's online. They have not updated it to a 14th edition yet. But I want to bring this out. bring this up. We're going to be looking at page 80 in this book. And it's going to be, y'all know I already talked about it. Some of y'all may be sick of hearing about it. But let's see. Page 80, 13th edition. What chapter are we in? Chapter 12, page 80. Being both a witness and a notary on the same document. So I didn't talk to anybody today about this, but my notary buddies, this is what I've been seeing is coming up a lot, because I have been seeing, I do have one phone free, so that's nice. So I can give you guys actual resources and phone numbers if need be. But I've been seeing a lot of signings coming out recently. A lot, that's relative. I've been seeing a few signings come out, and they've been requiring one witness when I know that the documents, when looking at the type of signing and what state it's in, are going to require two. And every time I look at it, of course, none of these are coming. Oh, look, one. I still have one open right here. Anyway, so the documents are going to be requiring witnesses, and this is in the comments. Notary to provide a witness, and notary can, well, two witnesses required, notary to provide one, notary can be second witness. And every time these come out, I will send a comment saying that I will be happy to accept, right? When they come out on, I only do signing order. Yeah, I don't do SnapDocs anymore, but I always send a comment or, yes, leave a message. That's what it is. I leave a message saying, hey, I will be happy to assist, but if two witnesses are required, you need to, one, run me my money for a second witness, and two, in Georgia, we cannot do this. I'm tired of saying this over and over to them, and they tell me they either decline it, or if they do need me to do it, they will accept it and they'll change the fee, right? But that lets me know that there's so many of you out there that are accepting these and doing it incorrectly. So Georgia Notary Buddies, page 80, being both a witness. I gotta turn some lights on. Hold on. There we go. Being both a witness and a notary on the same document. Is it ever appropriate for a notary to sign a document as a witness to the transaction? It is actually common practice in many other states, particularly with real estate transactions. Then they give an example, right? But then it goes on to say, in Georgia, however, Georgia, however, has a statutory provision that prohibits, I cannot speak. Look, a signing coming out right now. Y'all distracting me. In Georgia, we are prohibited as a notary from notarizing any document as a notary and then also witnessing said document. It says it does not matter what kind of transaction it is. Now I'm summarizing. There's a lot to read. Does not matter what kind of transaction it is. The notary shall be disqualified from performing the notarial act as well as performing the act as a witness. So y'all, it's right in here. It is right in here. So please stop doing that because I don't want you guys to get decommissioned and go to jail. Don't get decommissioned. Don't go to jail. Well, you won't go to jail probably, but I like to threaten y'all that y'all going to jail because we ain't got time for that. So if you guys actually start standing up and we stand together on things like this, and I know some of you may not know, that's okay. That is 100% okay, but go ahead and do us a favor and get this book, right? Get this Georgia Notary Handbook if you're in Georgia and read through that bad boy. Just reference it every couple days. I have one that's on my desk, never leaves my desk, and there's another one in my notary bag. Never leaves my notary bag. I always have it with me everywhere I go. So y'all, please just reference that because you will start getting in trouble. There are going to be crackdowns coming. So now that I have you guys officially scared enough, let's move on to other topics. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Miss Angela says, I think starting out, folks want to get all the info to get something different from each. Got it. Okay, yeah, that's valid. That's very valid, Miss Angela. Bouncing back and talking about the, just signing up for a different bunch of educations and just going. So people do, I get that. People want to get all the information, but guess what? In this space, there's never going to be all the info. And this is the other thing. You will learn so much, you're going to forget it. Then you got to remember what course that you watched it in and go back and try to find out, right? But yeah, in this space, I think the best thing to do in almost all spaces is to just go ahead and get one course, go through one course and then implement. Because one of the things that I like to say is if I spend money on a course, I'm thinking about the last course I spent money on. Well, technically I didn't spend money on it. Somebody else did. But anytime I spend money on a course, depending on how big the course is, right? How long the information is, within 30 days, give myself 45. right? Within 30 to 45 days, I would like to have made 2.5 times the amount that I spent on the course, right? Y'all know I'm not spending high dollar amount these days, but let's just say I do sign up for a course that's $200 and I go through it in this space that is considered high dollar amount for training. But if I spend $200, I do want to make 2.5 times. So five, I could have done that math in my head. Y'all, I'm tired still. I would like to make in the next 45 days $500 to one, replace the cost of that training and then make a profit, right? So that's how I look at training. So if I'm consistently taking a ton of training back to back to back, that is almost damn near impossible to keep up with that, right? But yeah, I see Miss Angela, you did get busy. You're fine. Look, we got time. You know my phone number. You can text me and we'll chat. Just don't, unless this for everybody. Don't call me after 8, after 9, unless I specifically say, well, we're on here until 9 anyway. But don't call me after 9 and do not call me before 9. After 9 p.m., it's a no-go. Before 9 p.m., that's a no-go. Don't call. Unless I'm like, okay, let's talk, right? Michael said, I'm about to pick up some docs for another apostille. I'm getting done Monday. Yeah, congratulations. That's a win. Michael, when you gonna come join the Notary Buddy community if you ain't already in there? We need to put that win in there. Miss Barbie asks, does Georgia have Ron? We do not, Miss Barbie. We are not, assuming you're out here in Georgia with me, we are not authorized to perform any type of remote online notarization in Georgia. It was only available during 2020, and in 2021, it was rollback. No felony, no. Cash, who is that? Cash flow craze. We ain't about to commit felonies over here in the notary space. We don't do that. Dean says, North Carolina, we cannot be a witness on the same dock where we are the notary. Florida cannot understand this. Exactly. Florida is always asking me to do it. And they're our closest neighbor, right? And so we're here in Georgia, we can assist with out-of-state transactions as long as the other state is not required. I mean, if it does require an attorney, then an attorney needs to be present somewhere, right? But Georgia, we're strict on our real estate transaction laws here. But if it's an out-of-state property, yes, we can still assist. And Florida is always asking me to break Georgia law. Always asking. Even sometimes they're like, yeah, just send it back without a witness. I'm like, no, because guess what? There's situations, if you fight them on it, they'll still have you complete the signing. I'm not going to name names. They're going to have you complete the signing and just send it back and like, oh yeah, we don't need witnesses on that. That's actually not a requirement. It is. Read the Florida law. There's documents that require witnesses. Anyway, they'll have you say, no, we don't need witnesses. They'll send it back to their office or to title, whoever you're talking to, and somebody in the office will just sign it. I've seen it happen. So you guys, please be careful. And you're the acting notary on that. So you are going to get questioned first. So I've sent plenty of signings back. I was like, nope, I'm sorry if you can't let me operate how I'm supposed to. And the biggest excuse that they'll use is, well, it's not a Georgia document. It's coming back to Florida. I'm like, so? I'm not commissioned in Florida. I'm commissioned in Georgia. Therefore, I have to follow Georgia notary laws. So yeah. So y'all, please be careful. Cool. Miss Angela say you can't do it in Tennessee either. We are prohibited in North Carolina as well. Yep. Prohibited. Don't threaten me. I get scared. Look, Dean, look, I know you ain't going to jail. Look, I'm not made for jail. I'm not. So I follow the law. Best case scenario, know your state laws and remember them, period. Absolutely. And look, I've made copies of this little section in the notary, in my notary hand book, and page 80 and page 81. When I felt that they were begrudgingly accepting my terms and paying me more for another witness, I send it back with the documents. I sent them emails of it and they still don't care. So I just don't, that's why I don't work too much in that space anymore. So I just got tired of fighting. And it's not like I'm fighting for more money for me, right? Because how many times have I, in the beginning, I'm going to be honest with you guys, then we'll move on. In the beginning, I didn't push back because I wanted to build a relationship, right? I wanted to build a relationship with the signing services or title companies, whoever it was. And so I didn't push back as much. I never broke the law, I just didn't push back. I knew there was 2 witnesses required, and so I, especially if I'm bringing somebody out of my own household, it was easier, right? I'd have them be a witness, and then I'd pay another witness to come out. And sometimes no one in my household is available, and so I would be taking that second witness fee out of my pay. Don't ever do that. That was a big mistake that I did. Don't ever do that, because I let them know that I did it. And I was like, hey, I took one for the team this time here in Georgia. We are not allowed to do this. I tried to be very nice and approach it that way. I did pay a second witness with me. So you will see 3 signatures on there. You know, mine is a notary and 2 other witnesses. You won't see mine twice because they checked the documents. I did pay them out of my pocket. I did that a handful of times. I never got reimbursed, or I was never thrown a bone. So don't ever do it. So y'all just be careful out there. Dean says he knows my number. Congrats, Michael. Oh, I see what you're saying. You guys, you're congratulating Michael. I was like, my name's not Michael. I'm messing with you. Jefferson says, good to know. Good to know. Let's see. Miss Barbie says, does Georgia require an attorney to be present? Hey, Miss Barbie, hopefully you're still on here. I think I'm getting through questions pretty quick tonight. Miss Barbie, if the property is inside the state of Georgia, so if it is a Georgia property, purchases well, let's just say all real estate, but specifically purchases. If somebody's buying a property, then yes, a real estate attorney must be present. Technically, an attorney must be present. They don't even have to be a real estate attorney, but an attorney must be present to close on that property, because there are going to be 2, sometimes 3 forms that the attorney must explain to the buyer, to the borrower, just because here in Georgia, we are a non-judicial state. And so, like, let's just say when someone doesn't pay their mortgage, I'll get to that, Dean. Yep. So if somebody doesn't pay their mortgage in most other states, there's a process they have to go through. Is like the lender has to go ahead and like send them to court and all this kind of stuff. And a lot of times that process can be a year, it can be 3 years and all this kind of stuff. Here in Georgia, we don't have that judicial proceeding. The lender can say, hey, it's day 31, or let's say day 35, right? Give them some grace. It's day 35. You haven't paid. I'm going to take your house. So it's either pay or don't stay. That's literally how it is in Georgia. It is very strict that way. And so we do need an attorney to explain that in doing this and purchasing this home within the state of Georgia, the buyer does waive their rights to judicial process. So they just get foreclosed on. I know those 2 words technically don't go together, but just make it easy because that's the words that we all know, right? So yeah, so in Georgia, an attorney is required for that. Dean brought up a good point. Is physical presence preferred? Absolutely, it is preferred. But since, to the best of my knowledge, the definition since 2020 has been gray on physical presence for the attorney. For whatever reason, they just keep overlooking it and not fixing it. But the physical presence for an attorney during these signings, for us in Georgia, ideally the attorney is in the room as well. However, attorneys have been on Zoom, they've been on FaceTime, they've been on phone calls. I prefer to have them in at least in a space where they can see the client face to face, right? The client can see the attorney can see the client. And so whether that's on Zoom, FaceTime, I'm trying to think what's that one app? Now I can't remember. Anyway, it's another communication app that we use for business. WhatsApp, like, right? As long as there's been a video call, that is acceptable here in Georgia, as well as them being on a phone call. They explain the pages that they have to explain, and then they either sit on the line and just be there silently if there's any. Thank you, Michael. Yep, it was WhatsApp. So they just sit on the line and just wait for the client to ask questions, or a lot of them, they have another appointment. So they're like, hey, give me a call. I will be on call if you have questions, right? And then they go ahead and turn it over to me as a notary to complete it. And this even happens when I'm in their offices as well. You can go to their office, they'll come in and explain what they need to explain, and then they'll go right back to their office. We'll be in the conference room, they'll explain it, and then we go they go next door to their office and start working on something else. So, yes, technically in Georgia, they should be present, but our law is still very great. They have not fixed it. Don't threaten my commission for your Florida deal. Absolutely not. Which is insane. They know better. It's all about, collecting that $250 and giving us $75. Let's see. Notaries, remember, it's your E&O that comes into question as a notary. Absolutely. It is not theirs. It is not the signing services. It's ours. And they will throw you under the bus quickly. Had to turn down my first signing for something along those lines. Absolutely, Jefferson. They will try to get us. They will try to get us, knowing that it's not okay. And even if they don't know that's not okay, they should at least be open to learning and accepting what they learned, right? Because it's not like I as you guys can see, I try to never just give information without some proof to back it up, right? And so I do the exact same thing for them. I was like, hey, to the best of my knowledge, this is what I can and cannot do. Or I would say, hey, I'm not allowed to do that, but this is what I can do for you based on this law. And I do screenshot and send the law. Do they read it? Nope. Dean, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There was somebody out in Virginia. We got into like a heated disagreement. I was told that I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And no wonder Georgia has bad notaries as if I'm the best that they have to offer. It was bad. It got real bad. So I will never, ever do anything with that company ever again. And we had like back-to-back closings. It was at 3 in a row. And so I had to get over the emotions and go and take care of the client, because it's not fair for them for me to just go ahead and leave, the signing. I should have, because they had rate locks and all that kind of stuff. I could have just left him high and dry. But I decided to take care of the client. And I was like, look, because of this situation, I am not waiting 30 days to get paid. You need to send me my money right now, because I don't trust you after what you said to me. In the beginning, Dean's right. In the beginning, I did not establish my voice. Physically present, yep, I did see that. Oh, man, the questions keep hopping around. I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm trying to keep up tonight. Thanks. I was thinking about moving to Georgia from Ohio. Girl, stay in Ohio. I'm messing with you. If you're coming to Georgia for warmer weather, do that, right? But yeah, if you want to come to Georgia, I mean, obviously you have other things. You're not moving to Georgia just to build a notary business. But, if Georgia is an option for you, then come on down. I'm happy to have you. But start your notary business in Ohio first. Get the hang of things, because you'll have far more freedoms. And then when you move to Georgia, if you move to Georgia, you'll just have to tighten it in a lot, because we're very strict here on things we can and cannot do. So long as they're on the Dean says, so long as they or their representative is available, we are okay. Okay, gotcha. So in not California, North Carolina, as long as so it's them or their representative. Yeah, no, we can't have a representative here. We got to have the actual attorney. I stopped the signing before because they told me all this stuff, and I just showed the signer had the documents already, and I kept asking, where is this property located? And they kept on saying, oh, it's the address. And I was like, no, not the signing address. I need to know where this property is located, because it was a purchase. They didn't want to tell me, because I knew I was not going to take it, because an attorney needs to be involved. So I got there. I did bring a witness with me. Okay, I got there. I did bring a witness with me. And I sat down and I was like, hey, do you mind if I look at the documents? And I quickly flipped through them. I said, you know what? Give me just a moment. Let me make a phone call. I called the signing service that sent out the request. And I was like, you guys knew that this was a purchase. Seems like the last notary left, right? This was outside of the client, not in front of them. And so I showed up to bail you guys out at the last minute. You know that attorney needs to be present. I will go back inside and I will chat with the client for about 10 to 15 minutes, just make small talk, because I'm good at that. See, I got the gift of gab. And within that time, I need an attorney to call me on my phone to explain these documents, because I will not continue with this signing. I will not be returning these documents either. And so I kid you not, within 20 minutes, they had an attorney on the phone explaining those docs. And I'm like, and I still would like my full fee, because now you got to pay me and the attorney. So it was insane. There's some crazy stuff they try to pull on us out here. I don't tell those stories often, but it's crazy. They do. I have yet to have a single signing with an attorney present physically, or even having to call them. Wowzers. Yeah. Lucky you. I always get the notary witness on the same document request, right? Right, Lisa? Oh, welcome over on TikTok. I know that's your handle. Yeah, sorry, Facebook and all those things are giving me problems. You missed it. I was about to throw everything out the window. Dean says, y'all Ladero is the real deal, folks. I try to be. No attorney. Oh yeah, you saw Gamer in the background. He did just walk out to go do something. You need to tell more of those stories. I do, right? I should. I just try to keep everything light and positive and pretend that I don't have these issues, but maybe I should tell y'all all the things. Because I don't like to scare, I don't want to scare nobody away, right? I just need to, first I should tell them, because then people learn how to stand their ground. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff that goes on that I've seen. Because in the beginning, I was like, yeah, no, I don't see nothing crazy. Everybody had crazy stories. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't have crazy stories. Like, everything's all peaches and cream. And then I actually started paying attention. I'm like, whoa, it's not all peaches and cream. There's crazies out here, and they want me to get in trouble. But yeah, the one, yeah. I'm still so mad about that one that I got from Virginia. I'm still so mad about it. I should have never brought it up because now I'm going to be pissed all night. Telling me that I don't know what I'm doing. And if I'm the best that Georgia has to offer, we're in trouble. I was so pissed at him. Oh, man. Ducks. Cut it out. Tomfoolery. It's bedtime. Go to bed. They're over here having a fun. I'm sorry. I'm yelling at you guys. But yeah, any other questions? Right? Virginia. Any other questions y'all guys got? I keep looking at the other screen. There's nobody over here. What else y'all want? What else y'all have? Because today I was focusing on building, well, helping build websites. And I did not record any courses for y'all today. So that'll still be, I'm still trying to get that out by Sunday. So by the end of the week, we'll still get that apostille course out. I was trying to see anything else I didn't mention. I didn't mention join the Notary Buddy community. It's Friday, y'all. I'm a little bit off. I have not had an adult beverage yet, and I'm ready for it. And I don't like to consume late. So, but we ain't got other questions. We're going to wrap it up. But I didn't mention about the Notary Buddy community. So if you guys want to join the Notary Buddy community, since everybody's on TikTok, look, you join it by going to this little icon right here. Click on that. Click on it again. Once it comes up, it'll take you over to my bio. There's a link in the bio. So make sure you click on the first yellow button. And that is the invitation to join the Notary Buddy community. And once you guys fill out the 3 questions, when you fill out the 3 questions, it'll send me your answers, and then I can add you to the Notary Buddy community. I'm just going to see. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Oh, I guess I logged out. So I'm just going to go back over to it real quick and let you guys in for any last minute questions that may come up. I appreciate the hearts and the gifts, Danielle. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's log into the Notary Buddy community. Oh, and if you guys didn't see, I did add some more resources from others in that tab. You know what? Let me move Dean's post over there as well. So you guys, tomorrow, Judy Lawrence is having an apostille. If this for those of you who want to do apostilles or interested in it, go attend Judy's live workshop tomorrow. It's 60 minutes. It is free, and it is. I'm trying to find. Here it is. I found the post. So it's going to be Judy and a few other people. So tomorrow, which is February 22nd, which is Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, she is doing a free 60-minute apostille Q&A presentation. So you guys go ahead and hop on there, ask her questions. The link is posted in the Notary Buddy community, and I am, you know what? I'm just going to leave it in the general convo section because since it's not reoccurring, I'm not going to put it in the resources from others. But yep, it is right there. So you guys go ahead and do that. And thank you, Dean, for sharing that. So this is what I like about the community. There's other people that are sharing stuff that's not just me, and I'm okay with that. I mean, you guys always like, oh, I don't know if I can post this. I'm like, post it. Like, I'm not that person. I am not that person. But at the same time, if it's something you're sharing a resource that's from someone else, absolutely, right? But if it's your stuff in your course, at least let me know first. I don't mind. Still post it. We'll put it under like the resources from others. But if you have to charge somebody $500, don't come to my group trying to charge people $500. That ain't like that. Just let me know first, and I'm like, sure, okay, as long as I know. So just to say that, and it looks like Miss Angel, she got her first run of the year. Angel, are you here? Miss Angel Martinez, are you on Facebook or TikTok? I know you posted it in the community, and I didn't see it until just now. I don't know how. I missed that. But we had more wins in the community. I absolutely love it. I will reply congratulations. You know what? I'm not about to reply congratulations in text. That's lame. I'm going to record you a congratulations video. and send it to you. Y'all, if some of y'all in the community may have already received congratulations and intro and welcome videos, because I love doing that, right? Y'all always see me talking, you always see my face, and so I love doing it. Okay, I was just trying to see if there's any other wins that I missed. So it looks like that was the only one that was put in the community. And my win is I'm getting this course out by Sunday for you guys. Getting it out by Sunday for you. I'm just working on the workbook, and I have to finish recording the last third of it. So let's see if there's any other questions. If not, we're about to roll out. Miss Advitam, I see your question. Oh, well, I did. There's a few that did come up. Okay. My stuff is delayed. Got it. So let's go answer these. Miss Curly Sue says, do you show people how to become a notary? I don't. So to speak. So to speak. Dean, I missed your win. Hold on. I'll go back to it. But when it comes to when people, if you're not in the state of Georgia specifically, if you're not in a state that I hold a commission in, I'm just going to say generally no, because what I tell, just a blanket answer for everybody. Start with your Secretary of State, Department of State, whoever is in charge of your notary commission in your state, go there. So first thing to do is go to Google, how to become a notary in New Mexico. I'm just throwing New Mexico out because we don't talk about New Mexico a lot. How to become a notary in New Mexico. And then there's going to be a .gov website that comes up, and just follow the steps, right? They'll let you know what the fees are. They'll let you know what the requirements are. They'll let you know required education if there are any. But if you guys are in Georgia, yeah, I'll walk you through it all day long because I'm a Georgia notary and I know that process. But also, Ms. Curly Sue, depending on what state you're in, if you have specific questions around, because becoming a notary is fairly simple. The act of being a notary, that's different. So I will try my best to connect you with people in those areas, right? To best, guide you, educate you, and all that kind of stuff. I try my best to connect you guys with trusted notaries in your state. Angel, oh yeah, you are here. Congratulations. How'd your run go? How'd it go? Let me know. How did that go? Or did it happen already, or is it just scheduled? Oh, you said successfully completed. I got less and less nervous each time. Okay, cool. Let me know, how did that go? I mean, I just saw it right here. Did you have tech issues? Was the client able to just verify their identity pretty quickly? Because y'all know I'm nosy. Because the more nosy I am, the more information y'all get. Let's see. Miss Washington said, congratulations to you, Angel. So yeah. Okay, Advitam, I see what your question is. What an apostille. But before I do that, Dean said I missed his win. Dean, what was your win? Did you post it in the community, or was it when we were having a conversation back and forth? As I'm looking for Dean's win, by the way, you guys, I did, in the community, I did put Natasha's. She's our notary buddy out in Nevada. I did put a link to her, what do you call it? Stand store in the community. It's under resources from others. It's in that thing. It's in that thread over there. Because she does have a free list of signing services. Because I know y'all waiting on me to make one. It's going to take me too long. So she has it for free. And I didn't go download it and upload it in here. I just gave you guys the link to go into her stand store and download it yourself, right? So when y'all see her, thank her. And she's on TikTok as Elite Mobile Notary Services. She's out in Vegas. She has the most gorgeous hair. So I'm always like, when I see something I like, I definitely call it out. Her hair is amazing. But yeah, Dean, what was your win? You probably put it in the chat and I'm missing it. But let me go back. To answer your quick question, Miss Advitam. So an apostille is going to be the process that people go through. If somebody didn't answer it already for you, it is the point of an apostille is for people to get their documents authenticated to use outside of the country. So that is what an apostille is. We can go into further detail, but let me see what else is here. So that's what it is. Essentially, it's authenticating documents to be used outside of the country, outside of the U.S. Oh, the questions just jumped. Let's see. Miss Shavada, I do see you just joined the Notary Buddy community. I will let you in. Michael says, congratulations to you, Angel. Miss Tamla says, congratulations as well. Dean says, where is my video? Dean, you don't get a welcome video. I'm messing with you. I only do I try to do 5 a day. And when there's, Ooh, you guys, we just hit 300 members in the community. Thank you. Who is that just pushed us over? Miss Shivada, you just pushed us over to 300 members in the Notary Buddy community. I appreciate it. You definitely getting a video. I'm messing with you. I'll try to get everybody a video. Maybe I need to up it to 10 videos now. Because I didn't do it in the very beginning because I was very busy. And now wherever I have a free moment and I need to decompress my mind, I'll go in the community and I'll just record some welcome videos for you guys. And Ms. Shivada, you are in Georgia. Let me go ahead and accept you into the community. So I will accept you into the overall community, and afterwards, after we're done with the live stream, I will put you in the Georgia closed group as well. Don't worry, there's nothing different you got to do. You can see everything. You'll see everything in the community and also a closed Georgia group. It's just if you're not in specific groups or closed groups, then you can't see them. But since you're in Georgia, I got you. I got you in there. And Miss, I think it's Ada. I did see you request earlier today, but I got you as well. You were out here in Georgia with me. So I will put you in there. So yeah, that's a win. We just hit 300 members. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at us go. It says 302, but I don't count myself and my other half because I made him sign up. I'm like, you need to sign up for my group to make sure it works. And so it counts me as well. So minus the two of us, we have 300 members in here. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's scroll up and get through some questions real quick. Let's see. Which site do you... Ooh, let's see. I see some. Oh, Dean, I see your win now. Oh, so I did miss it. I didn't scroll up enough. So Dean's win was he made a new contact customer today. Is it the attorney? Was it an attorney that you made a contact with? Let us know. But anyway, congratulations. Y'all, look, Dean out here growing the business. And this is a thing. Keep in mind. I think I said it before. For my notary buddies in North Carolina and South Carolina, Dean is making these contacts. He's growing the business. He's bringing them into, I want to say, the fold. Okay, it was an attorney. Awesome. He's bringing attorneys into the fold so we can source business from them, right? So they can give us business. And of course, Dean can't take everything. So if you guys are out in North Carolina, he's in Charlotte. I don't know how far out his coverage is now, but I know we do have notary buddies throughout North Carolina. So if you guys are in North Carolina, make sure you connect with Dean. Do it by joining the Notary Buddy community and let me know that you're in North Carolina. And I try my best to tag you in one of the posts that he's a part of so you guys can communicate with him and also sign up for his signing service. But you got to come correct. Make sure you're educated because, again, he's working on bringing these attorneys into the fold and we don't need y'all messing nothing up. We don't. It's already hard enough out here for us. Let's see. Miss Jimone, Texas. I don't know how to say. Anyway, okay, I'm in Georgia, just getting started with notary. I need all the scoop, good and the bad. Okay, look, how much bad you want? How much bad? I'm messing with you. Yeah, for sure. Follow me around. Watch the stuff on my page. Join the Notary Buddy community. I will make sure that I share as much humanly possible with you guys. But also, I will recommend education. I'll have to check something before I even bring that up. I have to check on something for my Georgia notary buddies. I don't want to bring that up until I actually know that it's a true thing. So cool, got that. Hey Ashley, hey Miss Ashley, how's it going? The Notary Lioness. Miss Tamla asks, which site do you recommend for website? Miss Tamla, depends on what you're trying to do. Let's keep it simple, right? It depends on what you're trying to do. So when it comes to your website, what you're trying to do and what your budget is. So for easy plug and play, just to have an online presence, check out, what are they called? Somebody told me recently that I already knew about it, but you can build a website in Canva if you want to. Just have it super simple. Don't try to get super fancy and all that kind of stuff. You can build a website in Canva. You just need to pay for a domain and something. I don't know, as I haven't gone through that particular process. But I was gonna say, y'all, what are the ones that everybody's always talking about? Squarespace, Wix, and whatever other competitor to them, those are good starting places. I don't particularly like them, to be honest with you. But it's easy. They're drag and drop. Right? You can easily build a website, because this is the thing. If you pay somebody to build it for you, you want to make a change, you got to pay them to make the change. If you pay them to build it on Wix, make sure, if you pay anybody to build your website, make sure you control everything. You create the logins, you create the password, make the password 1 until they're done, and then go in and change your password. Because this is what I've seen. It happened to my girl Ebony. I've seen it happen so many times. People pay others to build their website for them. They build it on their platform, they build it with all their stuff, and then if they decide to stop paying for hosting, your whole website's gone. Right? So at least make sure you own some parts of it. So again, you can use Wix, you can use Squarespace to build a quick drag and drop website. I truly believe that in the beginning, for us notaries, that's all we need. There's also WordPress, which is it still can be drag and drop, but it's a little bit more involved, right? But if we just want a web presence, because I look at a lot of y'all websites, I'm not going to lie, and a lot of them are just one-pagers, right? They're just continuous scroll one-pages. So use Wix and Squarespace for stuff like that, but just watch the cost, right? Because again, some of these will have monthly hosting costs, so just make sure you're in that. But also, since I said I got to make the plug, in the Notary Buddy community, under the Learning tab, it will take some time. It will take some work. But I literally did a 2.5-hour free course for you guys where I walked you step by step on how to make a free website using Google. When I made the website, the only cost was buying the domain, and I showed you guys where and how to get it for real cheap, and I think I spent $1.27 on that domain. And so I showed you guys how to do all of that, and it was real inexpensive. Hey, Nisha, our favorite notary. How's it going? Hey, Miss Kelly, I see you requested to join the Notary Buddy community. I will make sure I let you in. So, yeah. So, Miss Tamla, hopefully that answers your question. But, yeah, go check out all the stuff that I said. See what's one right for you and what ones works best for your wallet. Can I get a woot woot ding? Thank you. Let's see. Miss Angela says, I haven't told you yet, but I'm looking into Ron in the next couple weeks. Woohoo! Miss Angela, look, I'm excited, but I know school got you busy. I know your schooling has you busy. So I'm like, please look into it so I can know. You give me the scoop, but I know I need to be patient, right? Because I know school has you busy over there. Dean says, I am proof that the rest of you can do this too. Absolutely. Oh, I'm finally getting caught up. So Dean said there's a 60-minute session for free. That's with the apostille. So if you guys missed that, in the Notary Buddy community, Dean did make a post about Judy's apostille Q&A tomorrow. I am planning on attending it. It is at 2 p.m. Eastern. So y'all hop on, ask your apostille questions. Just be aware Judy does have a course, an apostille course, and it is amazing. That I took 2 apostille courses, and she's one of the 2. And it is very, very. When I took the course, it was very, very, very thorough. I know it has been updated since then, and so things have been made easier to understand, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I first took her course, it was so much that it overwhelmed me. She's revamped it, and so now things are a little bit more easier to understand, but now that I'm at a higher level of understanding, I wish I can go back to the old stuff. Because I'm like, there's some stuff that she said and they're just pure gold. I just didn't catch it because I was looking at my notes. I'm like, where did she say this again? And the video has been re-recorded. But anyway, she's good at what she does. Another class person I took my training from was Ebony. Y'all know my girl Ebony, but she's no longer offering trainings. So can't even recommend her at the moment. Okay, cool. I think I'm caught up. What is an apostille? There you go. Dean asked where his video was. I'm sure I'll have questions when I do it. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Perfect. Dean, I did scroll back and get your win, so now I'm caught up. He shows Georgia notaries how to stay out of jail. Y'all know I do. Lisa, no. Y'all know I try to keep y'all out of jail. Dean made a new contact. Oh, I didn't even have to scroll up. You reposted it for me. I went hunting for it anyway. Oh my gosh. My new North Carolina customer has 5 locations statewide. Ooh. So y'all, the attorney that Dean just brought was working on bringing into the fold, he has 5 locations statewide in North Carolina. So if he lands that client, you guys, that's business for all of us. Let's say us. I'm not out there. I ain't getting nothing. But that's business for y'all, right? That's business for y'all. Miss Jenny? That's how you say it? Jenny Matilda says, I'm a Georgia notary. Hey, welcome, welcome. I love meeting other Georgia notaries. Where in Georgia use abouts? Where in Georgia are use abouts? Dang it. It scrolled real quick. Where do we go? Let's see. Sorry, y'all. It jumped. I need to remember to highlight the question I'm on so I can easily find it. Okay, here we go. Which site do you recommend for website? Oh, I already answered that. Ms. Advidum say, how do we make sure those documents were signed are legit? Because I know people can falsify docs. I'm assuming, Ms. Advidum, I'm sorry I just got to it, but you're still talking about the apostille process. So on that particular part, look, Lisa answered you. That's not the job of a notary. There you go. So if you are acting as a notary, remember our duty is to just verify the signer. I mean, there's a few other things in there, but just like the baseline stuff, verify the signer, make sure they are appearing in front of you in person, right? So I know some of y'all can do RON, so your person is digital, but making sure the actual person is appearing in front of you, you're verifying their identity, watching them sign, do the things, do your notary rules. So if the document itself is false and is not correct, if you didn't hear anything or make you feel anything that may be the case, then you did your notary duty correctly. You know, we are here to help fight fraud, but we don't know, right? We're not attorneys. We don't know exactly what's happening, but as long as you use your best discretion and follow your notary laws, you're good to go. But when it comes to the apostille process, I think I saw somebody ask this, or maybe it's just in my head. Us as notaries, we do not apostille documents. Let me say it again. Us as notaries, we do not apostille documents. We are not what is called a competent authority in order to do so. The Department of State, the Secretary of State, or the Clerk's Authority for us here in Georgia, those are the only people in the U.S. Department of State. Those are competent authorities. What we do is facilitate. Essentially, we pick up documents from the client. We pick up documents from A, take them to B, which is going to be the competent authority, get them authenticated, and then take them back to A, which is the client, right? That's what we do. So our part is pretty easy. We just need to do the research and make sure that the process is being handled correctly. That's awesome. 300. Woo woo. Oh, that's what I got a woo woo for. 300. Thank you, Angela and Dean. Look, it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. I'm not gonna lie. Doing a live Monday through Friday, I think I've only ever missed 3 of them since I started in the second week of December. Monday through Friday, I've only ever missed 3 to date. One is because I was super sick, and two because I was sick, and one was a holiday. And I made up. I did them on Saturday. I'm like, y'all, I feel so bad that we missed 2, so I did a Saturday and a Sunday one. That's a lot of lives, and so that 300 people in the community, it helps to know that you guys like me. Michael, be safe while you're driving and listening in. Please be safe out there. Miss Kelly Hitt says, I need to see this community. Where is it? I'm about to get my notary certification in Texas. Hey, Miss Kelly, congratulations. Let me know how it goes. I know Texas might have some different rules, but if you're still here, the Notary Buddy community, since you're on TikTok, go to the link in my bio. Click on this little thing right here, that little logo, and it'll take you to a window, and then click on the logo again. That will take you to my bio, and then there's a link in there, and click on that link. Click on the first yellow button and then join the Notary Buddy community. Please just answer the 3 questions that's there. It allows me to get you into the community a lot faster. Angel said, it was excellent. The session only took 10 minutes. That's awesome. I know I asked about it a minute ago, but that's amazing that your Ron session only took 10 minutes. That's really cool. That's really cool. I ain't about to pry and ask how much the platform paid you, but I know it's different in every state and different on every platform, but hey, $25 for 10 minutes and not having to leave your house. I'm just throwing 25 out there. I don't know if that's true, but that's been my research. Some notaries do get paid more than that. But look, $25 for $10 and I didn't have to put on pants. I'll do it all day, every day. I can't wait till Georgia get it. Remote online notarization. Y'all, when we eventually get it, if I'm still in the state of Georgia, because I am potentially looking to move part-time somewhere else. I don't know yet. I don't know. Money got to stop being funny, and then I'll let y'all know. But as soon as we get approval for that, y'all going to see how I'm going to build this business. I will build it every day, all day. Let's see. Shay Shay says, I'm here. I definitely want to speak with me. Yeah. Join the Notary Buddy, Miss Community, Shay Shay. Notary Buddy community. Yeah. Words came out faster than my brain was processing them. Make sure you join the Notary Buddy community, and if you want to chat, send me a message in there. People do know I do respond to my messages. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get back, but I do respond. It's easier to communicate in there versus on TikTok. Because like I told y'all, I still have 32 message requests on TikTok, and I don't know when I'm going to get through them. Because if I see it and I respond to you, it's not like a one thing response. I give you guys a legit response. It's just way too much. So the Notary Buddy community is so much easier for me because it's one place to check. The best of me is in Valdosta, Georgia. Hey, how's it going? Look, we got another. Are you a Notary Buddy as well out there? The best of me. Cool. See you, Dean. Have a great weekend. Miss Angela says she uses Wix. I have WordPress for my other business website. Okay. That's Lisa. She uses WordPress. Truth to stay the admin, and they can be co-admins when they done. Kick them out. Sure. I was trying to remember what we were talking about on that part. Let me answer the last few of these questions, and y'all, we're going to start wrapping it up because I'm falling behind again on the questions. Miss Angel says, I have Squarespace. It's easy, but it's expensive, especially if you want to add online scheduling. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Courtney, I do see you join the Notary Buddy community. I will make sure I let you in. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. When y'all look at these websites, just see what you need. There's a good thing about it. It's all in one place, and you're going to pay for convenience, right? I do, in the Notary Buddy community, in the resource tab, I do have ways that you guys can do a lot of things for free. It just takes time. Yeah, Square is free as well. I've never built a website on Square, so I know there's Square and there's also Squarespace, right? So Square, I know I saw that recently. Someone brought that up. I need to look into it. But yeah, Notary Buddy community, the learning tab, I do have free resources for you guys where I walk you through, like, hey, here's the 3 pieces of the website. Here's how you do all 3 pieces for free. This is how you connect all 3 pieces. And it is going to be very limited on what you can do. But in the beginning, that's all you need. My website, I'm not going to lie, y'all can always go and check it out. I'm always working on it, always changing it. It's Ginn Mobile Notary, GINN, mobilenotary.com. That's my actual mobile notary company. My website has the bells and whistles on it. It really does. I have a chat feature. Somebody go to my website, they want to ask a question, there's a chat feature that comes up. It sends me a text message and I respond to them. It sends them a text message, right? So they started online, but then we moved to texting back and forth. I really like that. I do collect payments. I have scheduling on my website. I have all of that on there. But it's a beast. It is massive and it's a beast. And it can be very expensive. Luckily, I just know how to do a lot of that myself. Camp Rail asks, can we do Ron in Georgia? We cannot. Not currently. Thank you, Lisa. You did catch that question for me. I appreciate it. Perfect. Angel says, we appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I really appreciate the support. No problem. We are hopeful in the near future. Yep. Miss Dreams Home. Hey, how's it going, Miss Dreams Homes? How's it going? Dream Homes Diva. Hey, love your notary. I love your Notary Buddy. You're absolutely amazing. Hey, I appreciate it. Yep, Miss Washington says Square is free. I did just say that. Okay. Okay, so the best me, you are a notary. I appreciate you. Happy you are here. Look, if you don't mind, join the Notary Buddy community so we can keep in touch and keep up to date. Miss Washington says she did her website on Square. If you're still here, Miss Washington, what's your website or your notary company so I can Google it so I can see what a Square website actually looks like? Because it'll be cool to see. Just so I can have a reference. I was talking about hiring someone to build your website. Oh, okay, gotcha. Got it, Miss Angela. Make them a co-admin, and then as soon as they're done, kick them out. Absolutely, I definitely agree with that. I appreciate all the hearts, you guys. I appreciate the hearts. So yeah, if Miss Washington is still here and she dropped her website for me, or if you're in a Notary Buddy community, share it in there as well, so I can check out your website. That's created and built on Square. I think that's it. I keep checking over here. There's nobody over here. There's no other platforms. But I think we good, y'all? We good? We ready to go start the weekend? Okay, cool. Okay, she just dropped her website. Let me go look real quick. Miss Washington just dropped her website. Let's go see what a Square website looks like. It's still loading. My computer's slow right now. Okay, this is clean. I like it. Got our logo. We got, ooh, I like it. I'm gonna click on all the buttons. I'm gonna click on everything on here. Good. We got services on here. We got type of documents that we notarize on here. Good for SEO stuff. I love it. Let's see. You have an email thing. So there's an email on your site. Is that a sign up for like a newsletter? That's awesome. And I can message you. Where does it take me? Takes me to Facebook. Okay, to message you on Facebook. That's awesome. Look, y'all know I'm nosy. Y'all know I'm nosy. All the form of payments you accept. Let's see. We got a fees tab. I love this. I know people don't agree with me, but I love when I see. Oh, my back just spasmed. I love when I see prices on websites, because then I know if I'm searching for you, I see what your prices are. I know if you're in my ballpark. And if not, then I know not to waste your time or my time. When sending a notary service, please remember the mileage and travel fee. Awesome. Where are you? Maryland. What do y'all charge for y'all stamp out there? Is it $10 per stamp in Maryland? Is it 10 or 15? I like this. Okay, let me stop being nosy. Ooh, we got all the services we can book. You can request a callback. Maryland Mobile Notary. Travel fee, mileage. I like it. Institution, I-9 verification. Professional witness service. Yep, that's one thing I do have on my website as well. I do market to people that I am a witness. I can be a witness. I can provide witnesses. Not even like, some people don't even need me as a notary. They're like, hey, I'm getting this notarized at my job. I need a witness. Can you meet me? Absolutely. And of course, y'all know I'm sitting there scrutinizing the notary. I'm like, are they going to do it right? I'm like, okay, they did it right. They're pretty good. Look, they run me my money. I charge $25 for me personally, as long as it's not going to take forever. I charge $25 to just be a witness. And I'm surprised it just shows up on my calendar, because people just go to my website and they book me for a witness service. And I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead